Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell. Like this video, that helps me to keep making videos. I'd appreciate it majorly. Just wanted to very quickly update you on the latest information on this boat fire off the coast of Southern California. And one of the subscribers was telling me it's Catalina Island is where near this island is where the boat fire took place. The fire chief for I believe it was the fire chief for the Ventura County Fire Department was just on phone with Poppy Harlow at CNN, and he basically described everything that's going on. Or he wouldn't confirm that 34 people have been killed. They have not even been able to board the vessel yet because it basically the fire keeps restarting, or I forget the term he used, like reflashing up and comes back to life again. But he did confirm that there was 39 people on board. 5 crew members were above deck, and they were able to be rescued. And then there was 34 people below deck who were basically trapped in the fire and just couldn't get out. And those 34 people, none of them have been accounted for. So nobody else other than the 5 people, the 5 crew members who were rescued, who I believe they jumped off the vessel themselves, and they were rescued from the water. After once the fire department, Coast Guard had responded. But the remaining 34 that were below deck, nobody's been rescued, been recovered from that vessel as of yet. So he wouldn't confirm that there's been 34 fatalities, but he would confirm that none of the 34 that were below deck have been taken off the boat. So it was a multi-day, and these are the first pictures of basically the rescue, and the entire vessel was completely engulfed in flames. Like I said, it was so bad they still have not even been able to board this. And he was just speaking, moments ago, 5 minutes ago, and it's 9:50 on the East Coast, which makes it 6:50 there. 6:50 in the morning there. The fire, he said, started at 3:14, even though this says 3:28. 3:14 in the morning. The U.S. Coast Guard tweeted out at I think it's 4:28. It is 4:48 that there was a rescue underway, but the fire actually started at 3:14 in the morning, which basically leads them to believe that the 34 people that were below deck were probably sleeping. When the fire broke out. And it's a commercial diving vessel. I think for tourists, where they were going to be diving later that day. Once they woke up and started their day, and it's just a vacation trip. And this is a multi-day trip. They left on Saturday, so they've been on that boat for a couple days already. We don't know if they're tourists, and the fire chief was not able to. They don't know anything about the manifest of the boat, who's on there, are there children in there, or what. But that's what it seems, being that they, this boat trip began on Saturday. They've been on there since then, and the fire starting out at 3 in the morning, 3:14 in the morning. It leads you to believe that they were all sleeping, before the day began, and they just were completely trapped down below. They couldn't get out. Whether they were killed by the fire or by smoke inhalation or what, or if they're in fact all 34 killed, even though many places are saying confirmed fatalities. It's just the Coast Guard and the Ventura County Fire Department is not giving out those numbers. So they don't have them, for absolute sure. So, my guess would be that I don't know. I mean, with the commercial diving vessel, I know those oxygen tanks are highly flammable if they explode. And it's very possible that that's how the fire began. I would think, or something. Another fire began that basically caused some of those tanks to explode. That would be my guess, and that with a commercial diving vessel with 34 passengers, 5 crew members, I would think there's a lot of oxygen tanks on there. This is all just my my own guess. I have no idea, but these are and that might be why it's been very difficult for the fire department to enter the vessel, and why it keeps reigniting. But that's one of the pictures A 75-foot boat. I mean, that's a big boat. It seems like a lot of people on a 75-foot boat, but I wouldn't have any idea. I really don't know. I don't, other than a few, occasional leisure boating and stuff like that, wakeboarding. I'm not some avid boater. So, but a 75-foot boat with 35 people on board, 5 crew members and 34 passengers. And the 5 crew members were all above deck. I mean, at 3 in the morning, I don't know if they're preparing for the next day, or if they sleep above deck or what, but, it's, the name of the boat is the Conception. And like I said, it's a commercial diving vessel. They were all in the berthing canal or the berthing channel, which is down below. All the passengers where typically passengers sleep. And where's the other? It just doesn't seem like that huge of a boat, but a lot of it's been burnt, completely. So 75 foot is pretty big. That's pretty big. So that's what I know so far, and obviously it's just terrible, terrible. 34 people completely trapped below. This is part of that's not a stock photo. That's an actual Coast Guard or fire department boat. In the rescue. And that's the story there, man. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.